Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's had it nicked away. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Saudi Arabia with the corner, there first. Arsenal can start a counter here. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. And it's Neymar. Mohamed Salah. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's in on goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that should get the job done. Merino, there's the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. That's been intercepted. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Palmer gets a good foot in there. Could move up a gear here. Mbappe. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. Arsenal can counter promptly here. A real chance if he can get through. Mikel Merino with a fine tackle. Van der Vaart. Chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Interesting ball. Palmer. And he was alert to it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. They want to be quick to recover this. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rodri. Now it's Mohamed Salah. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Oh, it's come loose. There will be a throw-in. here's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Palmer. Merino. Now Van Dijk. Forward it goes. And it's Wilshere. And that interception was most necessary. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. Well, they put it back in a hurry. Mohamed Salah. Now the finish! It's loose, in for the pieces. It's hit the crossbar. Van Dijk with the clearance. Bellingham. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Now it's Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball. In towards the middle. Palmer! And the second time. Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Arsenal take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's good play. Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Saudi Arabia have their third corner. Van der Vaart with the short one. Rodri. And here's... it's Neymar! Taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Saudi Arabia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Neymar. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway.
Saudi Arabia playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Hakimi. Beckenbauer tries to clear. And he'll shoot here. Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Mbappe. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, easy pickings there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Mbappe. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's a really well-measured ball. Hakimi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. He's beaten the last man. Chance to finish. Oh, that was close. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, he's seen that early, he used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham. Back into the middle. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And now the breakaway. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Hakimi. Oh, that's a nice ball. That is good alertness. Van der Vaart in acres of space out wide. Courtois gets good distance on it. Nicked it back promptly. Pinches it off him. Bellingham. Haaland. And they can counter here. Merino is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Foot in. Saudi Arabia do have a chance to counter here. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the follow-up. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's the throw.
Substitution.
Ernest. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Jorginho.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here?
He's had a shot! He's scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Saudi Arabia. Big chance! It's a goal! And Surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Ah, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Haaland! It's a loose ball. And he's been shifted off it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Hakimi deals with that comfortably. Neymar, can he get it through? And he's lost his man here. Great chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And time is up. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Hernus taking in the accolades, having been... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Maradona, played out to the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now, the ball's gone astray. That was always going to be the keeper's. Out to the left it goes. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Couldn't squeeze it through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's found a way past. Mbappe! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saudi Arabia have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Well seen, saw that coming. Marquinhos. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
He's going for goal! Smashing save, really good save that.
Arsenal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Mbappe! Could move up a gear here. No, that's been intercepted. Saudi Arabia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Mbappe, out to the right. Oh, that's a key interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's got a side of goal. Just off target.
Vinicius Junior really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Ernest. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read. Ernest. Can he spark a counter here? Played out towards the right wing. Works it forward.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted. Ernest. Maradona is onto this. It's Maradona! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Interesting ball. And that interception was most necessary. Van Nistelrooy! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Arsenal can start a counter here. That looks a decent ball. Well seen, saw that coming. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Good read, needed to be. Ribéry. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Messi. Yamal. Nice control. Messi. Ribéry. Shapes to shoot! Clears it out of harm's way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Saudi Arabia on the counter. Van Nistelrooy. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, you'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Now it's Mbappe. Ribéry. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. He's looking to set free. Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Maradona. Great hit! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Saudi Arabia take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, great ball! Mbappe! Keeper's ball.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's Maradona. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good read. And here's Maradona. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's good play. And that's been intercepted.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shot at goal! And it's been taken straight back. Chance to fin it. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Number 21, Mbappe. Number 14, Van Nistelrooy. Number 3,
Quick to recover this.
Marquinhos.
Oh, good read.
Coming on the field, number 10.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great
20,
defending.
Erling Haaland. Number
Mbappe
16
is fouled.
Rodri. Substitutions taking place.
Saudi Arabia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nico Williams. Pedri. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe! And it's De Bruyne.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a good ball out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in a good position here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Saudi Arabia still ahead by the game's only goal. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Neymar. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that interception was most necessary. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, good read. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Has been indicated.
Threads one in, and the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is expertly dealt with. And that's that. Saudi Arabia have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for every...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Picked out brilliantly. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Now that's well seen too. Played out to the right. Looking to set free a runner. Vinicius Junior. Real chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Saudi Arabia trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Maradona. He's cut it out. Saudi Arabia are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, individual responsibility levels have to start kicking in to rescue things from what's been a bad start.
Maradona. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Over to the left. He is through here. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then. And
there's the shot! Oh, taken with style! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Ha segnato al 16° minuto, numero 10.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Played back in. He's through here. Aldair did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is expertly dealt with. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a little off target. Musiala!
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's put paid to a promising move. There's the hit! It's a loose ball. He can get that clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, it's not getting there. And that has been clubbed away. Shifted upfield. Rodri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van Nistelrooy. Neymar! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Saudi Arabia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually, and it's been taken short. Tries a shot! Now who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Van Bouten. And the counter is on. Saka. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, the movement is... He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well seen, saw that coming. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mohamed Salah. Van Nistelrooy. Now the finish! And again the keeper stands strong. It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Interesting ball. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hits one! Marvellous goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And there's the end of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Saudi Arabia don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
And that is a little undercooked. Maradona. Fiddle. Big chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Van Nistelrooy, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Aldair with the clearance. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Maradona did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Musiala! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Attenzione, un cambio.
They've played it short. He's tried one! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And back to the keeper they go. Van Bouten, lofted upfield. Haaland. Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Wilshere. And it's Maradona. He's got away. Oh, great header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And that could set him on his way. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Forward it goes. Dida catches it safely. Played out to the left flank. That's been cut out, well played. Distributed tidily.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Saudi Arabia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's got the beating. Haaland! And he's there to belt it away. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
Neymar. Oh, the ball's run loose here. They've managed to get it away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup, and he's running through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's through here. Shot could be great hit. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender.
And there goes the final whistle. Saudi Arabia were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Saudi Arabia